And this is where I think that recognising that human nature of, oh, this is new, how much do I need to invest in this, and what's the consequence of it going wrong? Actually, that's your right of arc, perhaps. Your left of arc is, I'm just going to pretend it's not here. Well, actually, you don't want to be on either of those two extremes. Where I think we're having some traction is when people are saying, look, we've got some processes that are just bureaucratic, and it's a nonsense. It's just taking time away from brokers. We have, again, a recent example, when you've got brokers that are spending time trying to analyse data because the way in which that data is being presented to them isn't intuitive enough. It's not predicting. It's not adding a huge amount of value. It's just taking them away from what they're good at and what they want to be doing more of, and that's broking. So they need the insight to act, but that act is in a broking capacity. It's not almost addressing failure demand by doing things that, perhaps elsewhere in the business, you'd have liked to have those things to have been done. So I think there's the ability to move into this world in a controlled, risk-based model, and if that is starting with reducing some of that bureaucracy, taking out some of your overhead costs, reinvesting that back into the business or whatever you're doing, giving some of it back to your supply chain as part of that added value service offer. I think there's all sorts of benefits, but also mentioned earlier about the visualization. Just seeing the power of AI within those parameters, it's not in the left or right of arc, but in that space, it's safe space. So the Financial Conduct Authority are doing some sandbox type activity to actually help test some of these assumptions and to bring people on this journey of discovery, both having suppliers meeting with customers, just to make sure that that disconnect between I don't understand this and I fully understand this, how do those two things come together in a way that is mutually beneficial? And it's happening. It's just, I would much rather be towards the forefront of that journey than just hanging on to the coattails, because by the time you're where your competitors are, they'll be gone.